from the ice, from the waves, from the graves of kings, we rise.
I was born where the wild seas rage, where the mountains whisper names of the brave. Dark clouds hanging like blades in the sky. Still I learned real young, never fear to die. Iron on my shoulder, wolf at my side. Every storm I survive became part of my mind. I walk through ruin with blood on my boots. Build my strength from the pain and the brutal truth. No throne waiting, no mercy near. Only battle cries ringing loud in my ears. So I sharpen my soul like the edge of steel, because broken men forget, but warriors heal.
Did the old gods call our names through the snow and through the flames? Even when the night grows hollow, we become the shadows of Valhalla.
Shadows of Valhalla rise, burning fury in our eyes. We were made by the storm and the endless fight, and we will survive. Raise the drums, raise the fire, take the pain and climb higher. Even when the world turns cold as ice, we will never die. I got battle scars hidden under my skin. Every one of them proof that I didn't give in. They try to drown me deep in despair. Now my voice hit hard like thunder in the air. Know them blood running wild in my veins. I became stronger every time I felt pain. No fear left when you survive the dark. Now I walk like a flame with a warrior heart. The drums keep pounding like the end of days, while the sky cracks open in electric haze. I don't bow, I don't run, I don't break, because legends are carved from the risks we take.
The storm is merciless, the world is unforgiving, but warriors are not remembered for easy roads.
They are remembered for surviving impossible ones. Shadows of Valhalla rise, hear the wolves and battle cries. Through the fire and the wreckage tonight, we are still alive. Raise the drums, raise the fire, let the feelers climb higher. Even death couldn't silence our fight, and we will
Cold earth below us, black skies above us. Still, we march.
I came from the edge where the oceans freeze, where warriors pray through broken teeth. Raised in the smoke of a word of war, with a heart so cold it could split the shore. Long nights carved iron into my bones. Pain became the language my spirit spoke. Every enemy thought the storm would fade, till I stepped from the shadows like a sharpened blade. Hear the war horns howl through the rain, every drum beat echoing centuries of pain. I survived what was meant to destroy my name. Now I walk through fire like it's calling my flame.
The ravens fly tonight
Beneath the northern light,
when the darkness fills the sea.
the fearless rise eternally. Fury beneath the fjords, still ours marching to war. We were forged by the ice and the endless storms. Now we fear no more. Raise the banners high,
Let the thunder split the sky. Even when the world becomes cruel and torn, we survive the night.
we survive the night. I got
Scars on my soul like runes in stone. Every wound turned a queen into something cold. The weak disappear when the blizzards arrive, but the wolves learn fast how to stay alive. No mercy left in the path I walk. You can hear pure rage every time I talk. Baseline shaking like shields in battle, while the old gods watch from a broken castle.
I was buried in doubt, now I rise from graves like a storm reborn from the northern wave. Pain made armor that the dark can't crack. Now I carry that fury on every track.
When the snow falls harder,
When the road grows darker,
when the world says enough,
Answer with fire, answer with steel, answer like a warrior.
fury beneath the fjords, hear the battle cries roar. Through the ashes and the blood-soaked storms, we endure it all. Raise the banners high, let the fearless never die. Even broken souls can conquer the dark. When the warrior calls, when the warrior calls.
still breathing, still standing, still fighting, unbroken.
Slow booming drum. Punch away. We meant for it. And so do we.
I was raised where the black tides crash, among shattered shields and the scent of ash. Every frozen night made the hunger grow. Now my soul moves cold like the falling snow. Ravens circle high over blood-red waves, watching broken kings disappear in graves. But I learned one truth in the heart of war: the fearless survive when the weak want more. I carry the north in the scars I wear. Every cut, every bruise, put iron there. Now the storm in my chest got a voice too loud, and it shakes these mountains like thunderclouds.
Hear the old drums call, hear the giants fall. When the darkness floods the sky, warriors still rise. When the north winds bleed, we stand with fire and steel in our hands. No fear in our hearts, no chains on our souls. We were born for this war. Raise your scars to the flame, let the heavens remember your name. Even when the cold tears the world apart, we endure through it all.
I got ice in my bloodstream, rage in my lungs. Every beat of my heart sounds like war drums. They tried to bury me deep in the storm. Now I rise from the dark in a dead king's form. Northern lights glowing over broken seas, while the wolves howl out through the frozen trees. I became stronger every time I fell. Now my shadow walks like a queen from hell.
No mercy left when survivor's the code. I built my throne from the weight I hold. Every wound became another weapon. Every nightmare became resurrection. The world will try to break you, the cold will try to claim you.
The storms do not apologize for their power.
Neither should you. When the north winds bleed, we rise with fury burning in our eyes. Through the fire, through the pain, through the endless night, we survive the fall. Raise your scars to the flame, let the old gods speak your name. Even death couldn't silence our hearts, and we will stand through it all.
Stone and thunder, fire and rain. We carry the old blood inside our veins.
I was born in the shadow of collapsing skies, where the sea turned black and the fearless survive. Cold rain falling on a war-torn shore, every heartbeat screaming for something more. My ancestors carved their names into steel, now I carry that hunger every time I breathe. No throne was waiting, no mercy came, so I forged my own path through fury and flame. The mountain trembles when the war drums roll, like the wrath of God's waking under my soul. I walk through suffering, barefoot and scarred. Now pain itself only made me hard.
Hear the storm awake tonight, hear the wolves beneath moonlight. When the world turns cruel and cold, warriors never fall.
We are the bloodline of the tempest, forged in chaos, born relentless. Through the fire and the flood we survive, still standing tall.
Raise the banners through the smoke, let the heavens hear us roar. Even shattered souls can rise again when the fearless war.
I got battle hymns echoing deep in my chest. Every scar on my skin got a story of death, but I came back harder every single time. Now my voice strikes sharp like a blade in a fight. Frozen rivers, broken crowns, black seas. Still I move untouched through the enemies. I became the storm they prayed wouldn't form. Now the thunder in my soul can't be ignored.
No surrender in my bloodline, no fear in my eyes, only hunger for survival when the weak collapse. I turned every nightmare into gasoline, now I burn through darkness like a war machine.
When the oceans rise,
When the oceans rise,
when the sky caves in,
when the last light disappears, that is where warriors are revealed.
We are the bloodline of the tempest, cold-hearted and relentless. Through the ashes and the endless night, we survive it all.
raise the banners through the smoke, let the old gods hear us roar. Even death couldn't silence our fire, now the fearless stand tall.
Tempest rising, still fighting, still breathing, unconquered. Tempest rising, still fighting, still breathing.
Unconquered.
In the cold,
We awaken,
in the dark,
we become flame.
fame.
I was raised where the dead tides roar, on frozen shores carved by endless war. Every scar on my skin got a tale to tell about crawling back alive from a private hill. Black clouds hanging over shattered kings, still I march while the war bells ring. No crown on my head, just fire in my chest, and a soul that refused to die like the rest. I turn hunger into sharpened steel, turn every wound into something real. Now the north wind howl when I say my name, like the old gods waking through thunder and flame.
Hear the shadows move tonight beneath the pale eternal light. When the weak are swept away, warriors remain.
We are the last fire of midnight, burning through the endless frostbite. No fear in our blood, no surrender inside. We survive the storm.
Raise your voice.
my veins, every heartbeat echoing centuries of pain. Tried to break me down with the weight of the dark. Now I walk through chaos like a living spark. Frozen battlefield under northern lights. I became stronger every endless night. No mercy left in the path I choose, because warriors evolve when they got nothing to lose. Hear the bass hit hard like 1,000 shields, like warriors charging across black fields. I don't kneel, I don't beg, I don't run. I become the storm when the war has begun. When the war has begun.
The storm will test your spirit.
The darkness will test your soul.
Red signals, diamond.
But pressure creates diamonds.
And war creates legend.
We are the last fire of midnight, still burning when the stars die. Through the ashes, through the blood, through the endless fight, we survive it all.
Raise your voice to the sky, let the fearless never die. Even death couldn't silence our flame. Tonight we stand tall.
Tonight we stand tall.
Still rising, still raging. Still again.
Still unbroken. Still becoming.
Deep would go.
Blood on the snow, steel in the soul. We don't kneel, we conquer. I was born with a cold wind's bite, thunder in my veins, fire in the night. Wolves on my heels, scars on my skin. Every broken battle only taught me how to win. Black sea rising, long ships glide. Ghosts of my fathers marching by my side. Axe in the air like a storm unleashed. Heart of a savage, never chained, never weak. I hear the ravens calling my fate, telling me survive when the world screens break. So I walk through the ashes, chin held high. If destiny wants war, then let destiny try. Through the frost, through the flame, we remember every name. When the darkness takes the sky, warriors never die. Raise the iron sky, hear the battle cry. We were forged in fire, we were born to survive. Stand when kingdoms fall, fight through blood and storm. Even in the shadows we will carry on. Oh, oh, strike like thunder. Oh, oh, fear no hunger. We are the last of the fearless souls alive. Hey, I got ice in my lungs, rage in my chest. Pain made a queen, now I never rest. They told me bow down, I answered with war. Now the sound of my name shakes the gods to the core. Wounds on my arms, destiny carved. Every wound beat came a map through the dark. No mercy left when the night grows cold. Only the fearless ever grow old. Drums keep pounding like a heartbeat wild. North wind screaming through the bones of a child. If I fall today, let the legend sing.
We died as warriors, not broken things. When the world collapses, when hope is stripped away, when the weak beg for mercy, we rise
Again and again and again and again. Raise the iron sky, hear the battle cry. We were forged in fire, we were born to survive. Stand when kingdoms fall, fight through blood and storm. Even in the shadows we will carry on. Oh, oh, strike like thunder.
fight.
Under frozen skies we rise. Under frozen skies we rise. I came from the land where the oceans roar, where the brave bleed hard and the weak want more. Snow on my shoulders, iron in my teeth. Every scar I carry got a story underneath. Kings fall silent when the war drums hit. I was raised in the fire, never born to quit. Cold nights taught me how to survive alone. Now my heartbeat sounds like a battle on stone. Look in my eyes, there's a storm inside. 1,000 lost souls and a warrior's pride. They try to bury me beneath the pain, but the north made me rise like thunder again. Hear the wolves awake. Every chain will break.
In the dark we become the flame. Fear dies when they speak our name.
We wear the crowns of the storm, born from the ashes and war. No gods, no fear, no surrender tonight. We keep marching on, raise up the fire and steel. Let every enemy feel the blood of the fearless still runs alive. When we will never kneel. And we will never kneel.
I got fury in my lungs, lighting in my veins. Walk through hellfire, carrying all my chains. Pain made a monster the darkest can't hold. Now I move through the battlefield, heartless and cold. Room marked skin with a soul unbroken. Every vow I made was carved and spoken. You can hear my rage in the drums that pound, like the old gods rising from beneath the ground. I don't fear death, I fear standing still. Weak hearts fold, but the strong rebuild. So if the sky falls down and the oceans divide, I'll still walk forward with the storm at my side.
When the night grows colder, when hope disappears, when the world tells you to surrender,
Bare your teeth, lift your head, and become the storm they fear.
We wear the crowns of the storm,
forged by the fury of war. Through blood and ice, through ruin and fire, we keep marching on, raise up the fire and steel. Let every heartbeat reveal the soul of a warrior never.
and we will never kneel. And we will never kneel. And we will never kneel.
War made, still standing unafraid. Blood and snow, steel and bone, we walk through the dark alone.
I was carved by the cold where the wild winds scream, raised among ghosts and impossible dreams. Ash on my hands, frost in my chest. Every fallen brother still marching in my head. Long ships cut through the blackened tide, thunder in the heavens while the dead right beside. I learned real quick this world shows no grace, so I turned my pain into war paint on my face. Now the mountain shakes when I step through smoke, built from the pressure that was meant to make me broke. Every scar became a map, I survived. Every loss taught the beast inside me to rise.
Hear the raven cry tonight, calling warriors into light. When the fire meets the rain, only strong hearts
Beneath the wolf moon, we fight through the cold and endless night. No fear in our veins, no surrender inside. We were born for the storm. Raise every battle scar high. Let the old gods hear our cry. Even broken souls can survive when the warrior spirit ignites.
I got rage in my bloodstream, ice in my breath. Walk through the valley where they worship death. Still I stand tall while the weak collapse, turning every nightmare into sharpened axe attacks. Northern lights glowing over black seas. I can hear destiny whisper through the trees, telling me fight till my final heartbeat. Never bow down, never taste defeat. They wanted silence, I answer with thunder. Now my voice hit hard like the sky tearing under. Pain built the armor beneath my skin, and the war inside me taught me how to win. The storm does not ask for mercy. The ocean does not fear the stone. And warriors do not break when darkness comes. They become darker still. They become darker still. They become darker still.
Beneath the wolf moon we rise, with the fury burning in our eyes. No chains on our souls, no fear in our minds. We were born for the storm.
Raise every battle scar high. Let the old gods hear our cry. Even broken souls can survive, and the warrior spirit ignites. Still remember. Fire remembers. Still remember.
And so do we.
From the ruins, from the fire, we return.
Yeah, I was raised where the black waves crash, where the strong move silent and the weak don't last. Frost on my beard, blood on my hands. I learned how to survive in the harshest lands. Every wound became another lesson. Every dead king turned into a warning. Now my shadow walks with the northern flame, and the storm itself remembers my name.
I hear the war drum shake the night. Lightning splitting through the sky so white. Enemies praying while the long ships glide. But fear means nothing when the wolf inside thrives.
Built from hunger, carved from pain. I stood back up when I was buried in chains. Now I walk through fire like it's part of my soul. Because broken warriors become harder than stone.
Cold winds calling, hear them sing, for the lost and fallen kings. In the dark we find our flame and rise again, again.
We stand on a throne of ashes, through the smoke and the crash of thunder. No mercy left in our blood tonight. We were born to survive.
Raise your scars to the sky, let the heavens hear the cry. Even death couldn't bury our fire. Now the fearless arise.
I got battle hymns carved deep in my veins. Every heartbeat echoing centuries of pain. Snow falling hard on the world gone mad. Still I carry the fury of everything I had. No crown made of gold could control me. I was forged by storms in the cold sea. You can hear my rage when the bass line drops, like axes hitting shields when the rain won't stop.
I survived nights that were colder than graves. Walked through darkness no soul could face. Now I move like vengeance under moonlight skies, with the spirit of the north burning bright in my eyes.
When hope disappears, when the road turns brutal, when the world demands surrender.
Dig deeper, stand taller, become impossible to kill.
We stand on a throne of ashes, with the wolves and the gods beside us.
North wind, guide us. Fire inside us. No fear, no surrender. I was forged in the dark where the cold sun dies, raised by storms underneath iron skies. Hunger in my ribs, vengeance in my chest. Every mile through hell only made me obsessed. I watched empires sink into the sea, while wolves circle close trying to feed on me. But I learned pain sharpens men like blades. Now my soul cut deep like a Viking raid. Snow-covered battlefield under blurry rain, still marching forward while they drown in chains. I don't pray for mercy, I prepare for war, because legends are born where the weak break apart.
Ooh, hear the mountains cry. Ooh, see the ravens fly.
When the world turns black as night, warriors become the light. Iron veins, frozen hearts, we were battle-born from the start. Through the fire, through the scars, we survived the dark. Raise your voice with the storm, let the fearless be reborn. Even when the road cuts deep, we will never fall apart.
I got thunder in my lungs when I breathe on tracks. Move like a shadow with an axe on my back. Every bruise on my skin got a story to tell about surviving cold nights, walking straight through hell. No chains could hold what the Northlands made. I became wrath when they dug my grave. Now my pulse hit hard like a war drum pound, like 10,000 shields when they slam the ground. I was built from ruins and sharpened by loss. Every scar I carry got a permanent cost, but pain never broke me, it taught me command. Now I stand like a queen in a dying land. If the sky collapses,
Stand,
if the fire consumes everything,
stand.
if the world forgets your name, make them remember.
Iron veins,
Frozen hearts, still alive when the ending starts. Through the chaos, through the flames, we survive it all. Raise your voice with the storm, let the broken be reborn. Blood and glory, steel and red.
tonight the fearless stand tall. Tonight the fearless stand tall. Frozen heart, iron vein, still breathing, still unchained. From the ice, from the waves, from the graves of kings, we rise. Yeah. I was born where the wild seas rage, where the mountains whisper names of the brave. Dark clouds hanging like blades in the sky. Still I learned real young, never fear to die. Iron on my shoulder, wolf at my side. Every storm I survived became part of my mind. I walked through ruin with blood on my boots, built my strength from the pain and the brutal truth. No throne waiting, no mercy near, only battle cries ringing loud in my ears. So I sharpen my soul like the edge of steel, because broken men forget, but warriors heal.
Did the old gods call our names through the snow and through the flames? Even when the night grows hollow, we become the shadows of Valhalla.
Shadows of a hollow rise, burning fury in our eyes. We were made by the storm and the endless fight, and we will survive. Raise the drums, raise the fire,
I got battle scars hidden under my skin. Every one of them proof that I didn't give in. They try to drown me deep in despair. Now my voice hit hard like thunder in the air. Know them blood running wild in my veins. I became stronger every time I felt pain. No fear left when you survive the dark. Now I walk like a flame with a warrior heart. The drums keep pounding like the end of days, while the sky cracks open in electric haze. I don't bow, I don't run, I don't break, because legends are carved from the risks we take.
The storm is merciless. The world is unforgiving. But warriors are not remembered for easy roads.
They are remembered for surviving impossible ones.
Oh,